Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Daveyon Bradley, and together we are more than 23. So today, guys, I just want to say I apologize, guys. I apologize. I know I ain't been dropping these videos, but I've been faithful to myself, and so sometimes you got to be faithful to yourself before you can be faithful to somebody else. And so I've been working, guys. I ain't been lazy. I've been working, and so I am 4 weeks away from graduation. I am 4 weeks away from graduation, and I've been focused. And so I'm loaded with 18 credit hours. I'm loaded with 18 credit hours, and still working full time, still taking care of my family. And so it ain't been personal. And so, but my thing is, I've been getting a lot of calls, and a lot of people been telling me, and they've been talking to me, they've been reaching out like, Dave, I'm going through it, and it is a lot on my plate right now. And so my message, guys, they're like, what are videos? I need the message still. I still need some motivation. I still need some encouragement. And so my thing is, guys, one thing that I noticed that a lot of us have in common is that a lot of us got things that's holding us back, right? And a lot of us got things in our lives that has been tearing us down. Like some of us got criminal records. Some of us got been born in poverty stricken neighborhoods. Some of us had a bad start, like our credit jacked up. And so a lot of us got a lot of things going against us, and it seems like we can't get our life onto the next level. Some of us got 2 or 3 kids lined up. Sometimes we got more. Like some of us got 2 or 3 kids. Some of us has never been good at school, some in school, and so we don't have a degree. We don't have an education. And so everything feel like it's coming against us. And every time we try to get ahead in life, it feel like it's impossible. And I just need you to understand that the reason why a lot of us are losing, the reason a lot of us are not getting where we need to be, the reason our life is so chaotic is because we're not living strategic. Like we're not living strategic, guys. And so my message today is to live strategic, guys. I know a lot of us wake up every single day and we go through with the motion. A lot of us wake up every day and we go to work. A lot of us wake up every day and on a weekend we want to hang. We so wore out, we so tired that we want to drink and that we want to smoke and we want to just go party. And I ain't got nothing against that. Like I'm not saying nothing wrong with that. But my thing is, how is that strategic? How is that helping you get to your goals? How is that helping you get to where you want to be? And so my thing is, if you're going to be successful, if you're going to get to the place where your life is not stressful anymore, if you want to get control of your life, if you want to take your life to the next level, I'm going to need you to understand that it's going to take a strategic plan to get you there. It's going to take a strategic plan. When I say strategic, I'm not just talking like just make a plan. I'm not talking New Year's resolution. I'm talking about having a clear vision on where you want to go. First and foremost, you need to understand that you need a clear vision on where you want to go. You need to see it clearly. Like if you know for a fact like you want to be married, I need you to be specific. I need it to be so clear. Like not just be married to anybody. I want you to know what they're gonna be like, how they're gonna act, how is it gonna help you. Like how's that marriage gonna benefit your life? Like most people don't get married because they just want to be in love. Like most people don't just get married because they want the hearts all over the house. Like most people get married strategically. Like most people get married because that person better me. That person pull out I'm able to be less angry around this person. That person motivate me on a daily basis. That person make a certain amount of income and I make this much income and together we a powerhouse. That person build my dreams. That person when I'm tired, that person tell me to get up and get out the bed and go chase that goal. Like you need to understand that marriage is a strategic tool. Like that ain't something that people just do just because. People don't marry anybody. And so I need you to understand, like not just in your marriage, but in your education, you got to go to school for the things that you want to be. Like whatever you want to be specifically, you don't go to if you want to be an engineer, you don't go to school for art. Like come on, like you don't go to school for music. Like it's not strategic, and so you're not going to be successful. You'll never reach your goal, and so you don't wake up every day and say, "I'm gonna go to class. I'm gonna go to art class today." And now you go to the classes that's beneficial to you. You pass those classes. They strategically set you up in certain classes in order to make sure that you reach your goal. And so a lot of us are waking up every day without a clear vision, and a lot of us are accepting anything in our life, and a lot of us are doing anything every day because we don't have a clear vision. And I just need you to get a clear vision on where you're going, what you want to do, how you want to live. What does your life look like? What does your bank account look like at the end of that vision? Like what does your house look like at the end of that vision? What kind of car you driving? How will your kids dress? I want you to have a so clear vision that it feel like it's there, right there in front of you. Next thing I need you to understand that if you're going to live a strategic life, you need to set objectives and goals that's small. Like I need you to set small goals. And I'm not saying that you have to have. I'm not saying that you don't set the big goal. Don't have a big vision. That's the overall plan. But break your overall plan and your overall vision into small goals, into small objectives. And so, for example, like I don't look at graduation. Like I didn't look at. I've been in school for 5 years. I would have quit a long time ago. My thing is make it through this semester. Make it through one semester, like 4.0 this semester. And so I need you to understand, like what you need to do is you need to get strategic. You need to get strategic about your goal setting. You need to set your goals, but make them small enough to be accomplished. Make them small enough for you to execute them. Make sure that make them small enough to keep you motivated. And so a lot of times people set their goals so long term that they get discouraged in the midst of it. Most people say, I want to save $6,000, and the reason you give up is because 6,000 is so far away when you make $500 a week. Like I'm gonna be real with you. You make $500 a week, but you still gotta pay rent. You still gotta pay your credit card bills. You still gotta pay your car note. You still gotta pay all these different things. And so your goal isn't realistic. And your goal is realistic. It's just so far away that you get burned out before you get there. And so you start spending and never look like you're going to get there. Just set a goal to save $50 every 2 weeks. Just $50 every 2 weeks. That's the goal. And so sometimes when you get thrown off, you can fix that because your goal is so small, you can adjust it. And so my last thing I need you to do is consistently self-evaluate and adjust. Consistently self-evaluate and adjust. When I say self-evaluate and adjust, I'm saying what you need to do consistently is check yourself and see if I'm heading in the right direction. And if I don't have the tools, if I don't have the skills, if I don't have the personality, if I don't have the education, whatever I don't have, but that I don't have that's heading into the wrong direction, I need you to adjust. I need you to be able to adjust your life. Like for example, when I first started, like you see me make my post about reading books, right? And I'm on book number 8 out of 15. My goal is to read 15 books before the end of the year. And so my goal was strategic. It wasn't just anything. Like it wasn't just something I wanted to do because it's cute. It wasn't something I wanted to do because it was fun. Like I hate reading. Anybody that tell you, like all growing up, reading was my worst subject. But I made that a goal because like back when I was in jail, I used to read and I understood that I wanted to go to college. But as I self-evaluated myself, I understood that reading was my weak point. I understood that if I don't know how to read, I'm getting kicked out of school. I understood that if I can't read on a consistent basis, even when I don't feel like it, even when I'm tired, even when I'm bored, like if I can't read, then I will never reach the destination. I will never reach the goal. I will never reach the vision. And so I need you to understand that you need to evaluate yourself and see where your weak points are. See what your strengths and weaknesses are. Run your life like a business. Me and my wife, we run our house like we got a saying that we say run our household like a business. And so we run our house like a business. And every business that you know is living strategic. Every business that's successful is strategic. And so I need you to get your life in order by living strategically. When you live strategic, you take control of your life. When you live strategic, it make it easier to say no. When you live strategic, it minimize failure. When you live strategic, you see results sooner. And so I need you to get your life in order by living strategic. I'm Daveyon Bradley, and together we are more than 23.